Hey everyone! If you watched my previous 2 Hawaii videos, you know that this trip is a celebration for me beating stage 4 ovarian cancer. Tomorrow is never promised. It's important to live your life to the fullest, and I hope you enjoy exploring with me. The road to Hana is a bucket list drive for many people, and this road is crazy. There are over 600 curves and 50 one-lane bridges. It's definitely an experience you'll never forget. I drove this road a little differently than most people. I had 7 a.m. reservations to the black sand beach, so I did a majority of road to Hana early in the morning while it was still dark. Although it was a little sketchy driving this winding road before sunrise, I pretty much had the road all to myself and I only had to deal with the tourist traffic on the way back.
Black Sand Beach is absolutely incredible. If you could get a pass or a reservation to come here, definitely do so. I got my reservation for 7 a.m. so I'm allowed to stay here from 7 to 10 and there's only a few people here right now. It's amazing.
The black sand beach at Wai'anapanapa State Park was one of my favorite places in Maui. I arrived at sunrise and the views were truly magical. You do need reservations to come here, so keep that in mind. I purchased my reservation about 1 week in advance and my time slot was from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I'm glad I came early because there were only a few people when I first got here, and when I left I still had the entire day to explore Road to Hana. Make sure you purchase your reservation as far in advance as you can because they do sell out quickly.
The waves are pretty crazy right now. My bag just got taken out by a wave, but luckily most of my stuff in there, I don't care if it gets wet, but this is incredible. I've never been to a black sand beach before, so this is a first for me. It's pretty cool. If you hike the trail, you actually hike down to a little bit of a side beach, and I am the only person here right now, so I feel like I have a private beach all to myself.
If you have time, check out the Coastal Trail. This trail leads you to other areas of black sand beach in the state park that are absolutely gorgeous and also less crowded. You can walk as much or as little as you want. I loved hiking around this area and I couldn't get enough of the amazing views. I could easily spend an entire day here.
If you can, I definitely suggest hiking at least a part of the trails because you get really unique angles of the black sand beach and no one is around. This place filled up super fast. I'm glad I got here right at 7.
Next up, I headed to Haleakala National Park to hike the Pipiwai Trail to Wai'anapanapa Falls. I did a full video from Haleakala, including more videos from this trail and others, so I'll leave a link to that in the description. I used all trails for this hike and it logged me at 3.8 miles and 801 feet of elevation gain. This trail is ranked as moderate and it took me about 2 hours to complete, including some stops for pictures and videos.
There's supposed to be a waterfall right here. Must be pretty dry right now because I don't see anything, but still a pretty view. It is December 29th today, but don't let the season fool you. It's in the 70s. It is hot and humid. I'm definitely sweating. It's also on and off rain, so very like rainforesty out here. Just made it to the banyan tree. This thing is massive.
In case you haven't noticed by now, I'm a giant child and you definitely can't take me anywhere. This tree was too good of an opportunity to pass up not to climb.
I just made it to the bamboo forest. This is one of the parts of this trail that I was most excited to see. It's not every day that you get to walk through a bamboo forest. I'm walking through the bamboo forest part now. This is so epic. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do something like this again in my lifetime, so I am soaking it all up. This is incredible. I am 1.5 miles into the trail. I think I'm almost to the waterfall. It's about 1.8 to the waterfall at the end of the trail. Made it to the waterfall. Time to check out the sacred pools. headed out onto the 7 Sacred Pools Trail. This is a loop and it's only about half a mile, so it should be pretty quick.
Seven Sacred Pools is a great hike if you only have a short amount of time in the park. It's a loop that's only 6/10 of a mile. It only takes about 20 minutes to complete this easy trail, but you could definitely spend more time here soaking up the beautiful views.
If you only have a short amount of time in the park, I definitely recommend this trail. It's really short, only a half a mile, but the views are pretty phenomenal.
My first stop on Road to Hana after I left the national park was Wailua Falls. I was pretty excited to see this waterfall, but unfortunately it was really dry when I was there and it wasn't flowing much at all.
So, perks of eating at Huli Huli Chicken is that it is right on the red sand Koki Beach. How cool is this?
Driving Road to Hana is an experience I'll remember for the rest of my life. There are so many twists and turns on this road, you really need to be on your A game when you're driving and be prepared for anything. I'm thankful my GoPro is pretty indestructible and the mounts are very strong because it almost got taken out by some trees and bushes a few times while I was driving. This is not an ad for GoPro, but if you guys want to sponsor an adventurous adrenaline junkie who handstands around the world, I'm your girl. One thing I was a little bummed about is that Auntie Sandy's banana bread was closed by the time I got there. This banana bread has received raving reviews from so many people and I was excited to try it. I guess that just gives me a reason to come back to Maui, right? There are endless places to go on Road to Hana, but I only had one day here, so I prioritized what was important to me. I'd love to come back here one day and check out more sites. If you think I missed anything really good, comment below and let me know. Keep watching this video to see more Maui adventures, including some of the best beaches on the island. Kaanapali Beach is one of the most well-known beaches on Maui, and for good reason. I knew it would get crowded here quickly, especially since I was here over the holidays, so I headed here for sunrise. Even though the beach is lined with resorts and hotels, there were only a few people out at this time. I loved walking on the beach and soaking up the breathtaking sunrise views, and of course, I needed to squeeze in a few handstands.
So, little beach tip for Kaanapali Beach, there's free beach parking access by the Hyatt, but definitely get here early. I got here about 7, right when the sun is coming up, and there was a few spots over there to park, but I'm sure it fills up quick, and I pretty much have the beach all to myself. So get here early. This is going to be packed later, but I have many more beaches to go to. It's a beach hopping day, so here we go. I just made it to Makina Beach. There's plenty of parking. There's not too many people here. It's only about 8:30, and this is supposed to be a pretty big beach, so I'm excited. Not even on the beach yet, but the views look stunning.
I am so glad I came to Makina Beach, and it wound up being one of my favorite spots on the island. The beach is pretty big and the water is crystal clear. It was the perfect place for a beach day, and I loved walking on the beach, swimming, and snorkeling here. You really feel like you're in paradise when you're here. As many of you know, I had 12 rounds of chemo and 3 surgeries while I was fighting stage 4 ovarian cancer. My surgery in May of 2024 removed a lot of cancer from my body, but also left me with a 12-inch scar on my stomach. I'm very self-conscious about this scar, and I was so nervous to wear a bikini at the beach because I didn't want people to stare at me. I gave myself a little pep talk and told myself that I'm never going to see these people again, so I rocked a bikini and let my insecurities float away in the ocean. This might not seem like a big deal, but I'm really proud of myself for having the confidence to do this. I'm not sure what the waves knocked over more, me doing handstands or my GoPro. I hope these video clips make you laugh. I highly recommend going snorkeling in Maui. I swam in the ocean for over an hour and was amazed by all the fish I saw while I was swimming. The water is so clear, it feels like you can see forever into the endless ocean. I was a little bummed that I didn't encounter any sea turtles while I was at Makina Beach, but all the fish I saw definitely made up for it.
I highly recommend coming to this beach. I think they call it Big Beach, and rightfully so. It's pretty massive. There's not a lot of people here. It's still pretty early, but everyone's really spread out. No one's on top of anyone, and the watercolor is magical. I swam out for quite a bit with a GoPro, and it was crystal clear. You could see all the way down and see a lot of fish in the water, so it's pretty incredible here. I'm hoping to find some sea turtles, but if not, I'm just enjoying this experience a lot. walking out onto Napili Bay. Probably not gonna stay here long. I just ate lunch. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. It's pretty packed, but the beach is beautiful. My flight is at 2 o'clock today, so I have a little time for 2 more adventures. I just parked by the Nakalele blowhole. Gonna walk a short trail down there to check it out. Should be pretty cool. It's so windy!
The Nakalele blowhole is a short hike and worth the effort. The blowhole is actually a hole in a lava shelf, and as the waves go in and out, you can see ocean sprays of up to 50 feet. Although this is extremely impressive, don't get too close because people have died here. Enjoy this geyser-like show from a distance and be careful when you're here.
One more stop before I head back to the hotel. This is right down the street. I think it's about 4 miles away from the blowhole. Gonna check out the olivine pools.
The olivine pools are small tide pools on top of lava rocks. This is another short trail but worth the hike, especially at sunrise. The views are gorgeous, but remember to look at the pools from a distance because people have died here also. The waves are unpredictable and unforgiving. Find a nice spot to soak up the views from a distance and zoom in on your camera or phone.
It's crazy windy up here again, but got an amazing sunrise view and the pools are right behind me. This is pretty magical and I have the place all to myself right now, so just soaking it all in. I really don't want to leave Maui today.
I am so happy and thankful that I was healthy enough to take this once-in-a-lifetime trip to Hawaii. After fighting cancer for over 2 years, I'll never take any experiences for granted. I hope you enjoyed tagging along with me. Don't forget to check out my other 2 Hawaii videos. There are links to them in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see all of my upcoming adventures. After canceling a few trips last summer because of my surgery and saving up my points for years, I still have a ton of travel points to use. Comment below and let me know where you think I should go next.